haven't been to the Yai Publishing House in a while. Paimon wonders if they have any new books in. The one we read with A that time was pretty cool.
Come on, this is a no-brainer, man. There's only one thing worth wishing for, and that is a ton of Mora.
But the exam's next week. If I fail again, I'm seriously done for. I'm better off wishing that my exam goes smoothly.
It's just an exam. Trust me, there's no problem you can't solve by throwing Mora at it. If it doesn't work, then just keep throwing till it does.
What are they arguing about? It's quite a spirited debate.
Huh? Really? You guys don't know? You need but stand on this land at midnight, lower your head and recite a special incantation, then your wish will come true. Looks like you guys really aren't in the loop. This, my friends, is the next big thing. A highly effective wish ritual guaranteed to make your wishes come true.
A wish ritual? That actually works? Right? Even Paimon knows that's just not how the world works.
I didn't believe it at first either, but that changed when it worked for someone I know. It's this guy called Kunihiko. I heard it directly from him. He used this wishing ritual, and the next day he woke up to find his whole bed filled high with Mora.
His whole bed was filled with... Wow!
Of course, I'm sure the part about waking up lying on a bed of Mora is a bit of an... Whether you believe it or not, it's not exactly a difficult ritual. It can't hurt to give it a try, right?
If you're still feeling skeptical, just ask around. There are a lot of very compelling stories going around these days.
Really? Well, come on! Let's go ask around. Well, if it really is true... closer inspection, it seems like there really are a lot of people talking about this kind of stuff. Hey, see those two? Paimon remembers them from the Yai Publishing House.
Grasp the thought in mind. Clear like the light of the moon. As close as kin with you. No, thou. Wait, thee? Hear my summons, right?
No, it's not hear my summons, it's heed my summons. Heed! You're never going to get it down at this rate.
Hey! What are you guys up to?
Whoa! Sheesh, you scared me! Okay. Where did I leave off with the incantation again?
Incantation? Are you guys trying out this new wishing ritual stuff too?
Junkichi is trying it out, to be specific. He's hit a bit of a creativity block recently, so... I mean, I obviously don't. But Junkichi never listens to an outside opinion, so all I can do is go along with it.
Mr. Shigeru, can you please be a little more accommodating? This is extremely important to me. People have had all kinds of wishes come true. Become more attractive, get rich quick, ace their studies. I'm just a poor, struggling writer looking to get over a creative hurdle. Is that so much to ask? Anyway, I just know this is going to work. I have a gut feeling about it.
Didn't you say the same thing when you went to make your wish at the Grand Narukami Shrine? Oh, I just know this is gonna work. I have a gut feeling about it.
The omamori from the shrine take too long to have any effect on your luck. All right, enough of that. Help me get this incantation down. My new book depends on it.
Look, to be completely honest, I think you need to sit down and have a good think about what kind of story you want to write. Where's all that self-confidence you had when you first started out? Look at you now. Trying dubious methods from any old light novel?
Wait. What? This wishing ritual comes from a light novel?
Yep, it's from the one called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. No, it's most likely a self-published title. It just appeared out of nowhere and took Inazuma by storm. As a fellow writer, I'll refrain from passing comment on how well the story is written, but everyone is saying the wishing incantations it contains are the real deal.
Look, Junkichi. Yes, everyone's saying it's real, it works, but that's only half the story. I've also heard lots of people saying that everyone who's had their wish granted using this method starts behaving strangely.
What's so surprising about that? They're probably just giddy with joy at having their wish.
This is starting to sound a little suspicious. Why don't we go to the Grand Narukami? She's the Miko! Great, you're here!
Well, hello there, young ones. What brings you to the shrine? It just so happens that I have a wonderful novel. Oh? Well, what did you want to ask?
Well, we were just... actually, you look kind of busy. Is this a bad time?
No, not at all. It's nothing major.
Lady Guji, what do you mean, nothing major? I'm begging you, you've got to help me save...
It really is nothing major. I stand by that. Oh, but since you're so curious, let's have him relate the story one more time, just for you.
You two seem to have a good relationship with Guji-ai. Please, put in a good word for me. You have to convince her to help my brother. Here's what happened. My name is Kato Yohei, and my brother is Kato Shingo. All he's ever wanted is to be... Domon turned him away. Took one look at him and said he didn't have what it takes to train in the art of the sword. But my brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every day as hard as he could, and finally proved himself by defeating one of Domon's best disciples in a duel recently. But since his victory, he's been acting extremely strange. It's like he's become a completely different person. The doctors can't find anything wrong with him, so I'm betting it must be the work of an evil spirit. That's why I'm here, begging for Guji-ai's help.
You know, there really aren't as many evil spirits lurking around as you seem to think. Your brother achieved the goal he'd been striving toward for as long as he can remember, and now it's gone. It's only natural that he feels a little empty and lost while he's trying to find a new direction. If it were me, I'd just leave him be for a couple of days. He'll recover on his own soon enough.
No, Lady Guji. If you saw him for yourself, you'd know.
Oh, all right. Then tell me, when did your brother spar with Domon's disciple?
About 5 days.
5 days ago, you say?
Yes, Lady Guji. That's a long time for him to be acting up like this. I'm really worried about him. Our greatest wish is to...
Wait a minute, now I'm a little confused. Are you here to save your brother, or are you here to make your dreams of founding a martial arts school come true?
Well, they're kinda two sides of the same coin, aren't they?
Whatever. Let me ask you this. Have you heard of any interesting new rumors lately? If so, I'd love to hear about them.
What? Rumors? I haven't heard anything.
Oh dear. Well, that's too bad.
Lady Guji, please stop
Miko, he seems really desperate. This thing with his brother...
Okay, fine. Then it's decided.
Yay, Miko! So you're
Kato, whatever your name was, these two guests are trusted acquaintances of mine, and in fact, they are experts in resolving all manner of strange and supernatural phenomena. Exorcisms and that sort of thing are all in a day's work for them.
Yeah! Wait a sec!
Really?
Is that hesitation that I detect in your voice?
Not at all, never. Whatever Lady Guji says, I trust wholeheartedly. Thank you, too, for your willingness to help. Please follow me.
No, hold on a hot second, Miko. We may be a lot of things, but we ain't exorcists!
Don't worry. If he wants an exorcism, just grab a handful of salt and mutter some mumbo-jumbo while you're sprinkling it around. It's a common trope in light novels, right? You just have to have a bit of bravado. As soon as the protagonist gains self-confidence, everything else just magically falls into place. Well, you were the ones who seemed concerned about his situation. Don't you think it would be a little unfair to make me do all the work? Besides, we both know you wouldn't be here at the Grand Narukami Shrine unless you had a request for me too. This is an opportunity to demonstrate that you come in good faith.
This feels all wrong. But you technically have a point.
All right, let's go.
Okay, let's follow Yohei and go visit his brother. What is going on here? Granted, you can never be quite sure what's going on in Miko's mind, but she seems even more disinterested than usual in Yohei's situation. Well, a life's at stake here, so it looks like we'll have to deal with that first before we'll get the chance to ask her a...
How strange. My brother's been meditating here pretty much constantly over the past few days.
Meditating?
Yeah, it's something that he suddenly started. But that's not important right now. Where the heck could he have gone?
This does pose a bit of a problem. If we can't find your brother, well, we can't perform an exorcism with nothing to exorcise, can we? Kato, whatever your name was, given the circumstances, why don't you start by going to find your brother and also picking up a handful of salt on your way? We'll need to use it during the exorcism.
Okay. Okay, got it. I'm on it.
Miko, what about us? Shouldn't we help look for his brother too?
No need. While What's-His-Face is handling that, we'll take a walk around and ask people what they know about the two brothers. Maybe we'll find out some...
Hello, sir.
Oh, are you debt collectors? Yohei said to tell you not to worry. He'll be able to pay you back as soon as he has enrolled a few disciples.
Huh? Debt collectors? No, we're not. But, it sounds like Yohei and Shingo have got...
Well, yes. I don't think there's any disputing that. Those two don't have an ounce of dedication between them. They just hop between ideas and won't stick to anything.
Huh? But Yohei said his brother has always wanted to become a sword master, and even asked Domon to be his sensei.
That's true, yes. Shingo begged Domon to take him on, and eventually, he finally relented. In the end, Domon had had enough and kicked him out. But Shingo was resentful about it. He blamed Domon for not seeing his potential, and even declared that he would challenge a disciple of Domon to a duel.
Wait, what? That's...
Oh, how interesting. We heard a slightly different version. My brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every day as hard as he could and finally proved himself by defeating one of Domon's best disciples in a...
Yohei said that? That Shingo trained hard. That's ridiculous. He just lay there cussing to high heaven all day, every day. Some training regimen, that is. Yohei did tell me about Shingo winning the fight, but I took it with a grain of salt. You can ask Kenji at the village entrance more about that. He always has reliable information.
One day, I'll be as great as Rikishi.
There is no fire hazard!
Hey there! We've come to ask you about the Kato brothers.
Oh. Oh, you mean
Yeah, we heard that Shingo defeated an apprentice of Domon's recently. Is that true?
Yes, it's true. Wait, so are you here because you heard they're starting their own school and you're looking to sign up?
We're not here to sign up, but we would like...
Well, you've come to the right person. I actually went to watch it. I thought it was a joke when I first heard that Shingo was going to challenge a disciple of the miko shisui art. But when he drew his sword, he became a whole different person. The way he handled his blade, it was like flowing water, mesmerizing to watch. Domon's disciple is no pushover, but he was absolutely no match for Shingo.
Is Shingo really that strong?
Yep, he seemed pretty euphoric after winning the duel, too. He was celebrating very vocally, saying something like, "What a duel. I haven't felt this good in a long time."
Any other details to share? We've heard that Shingo has been behaving rather out of character since the...
I'd definitely say that he has more energy than he used to. In the past, he never used to do much except lie around sunbathing all day. But just yesterday, for example, I saw him cutting down trees for the village head. In the space of one afternoon, he did what most people couldn't finish in 3 days. Not only that, but he managed to fell a lavender melon tree with just one kick.
Oh,
Quite impressed.
Things got weird after that, though. The village head brought out some tofu for him, and he just flipped out. He shouted, "What is that stuff? Keep that away from me!" and then ran off.
Lady Guji, esteemed exorcists, I found my brother. He's at the waterfall, and I've got the salt you asked for.
Oh, as much as I'd prefer to stay and hear some more delicious details, I suppose we'd better be going now that
Look over there. That's him at the waterfall.
This is Yohei's brother. Whoa. He's meditating while sitting in a waterfall. That's pretty wild. Hey, listen! He's talking to himself.
Woo! How's that? Can you feel it? Can you feel the feeling of manliness? Found your own school. Ha! So shallow. How can a manly man aspire to something so lame? Please, spare me. Spare me. I can't feel the manliness. I can't even feel the cold anymore. I can't take any more. I'm gonna die. Yohei. Yohei! Save me! Save me!
Did you hear that? All the nonsense aside, he's going for help!
Huh? Who?
He stood up!
No, don't come any close. Help!
What do we do? Miko, think of something!
Oh, Yohei, your brother's life is hanging in the balance, and he's using his final breaths to call on you for help. The way it looks to me is that Shingo feels terribly resentful to you about something. Would you mind telling me what that's all about?
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know.
You don't know? But surely you should have more insight than anyone else into how your brother came to be this way? Yohei, I suggest you think very carefully before you open your mouth again. This is a life or death situation. Your brother is your closest relative. And yet, 5 whole days pass before it occurs to you to come and seek help from me. You really expect me not to notice the gaping holes in your story?
But,
As you wish. It's fine by me if you don't want to tell the truth. But after Shingo dies, you'll be next. It's futile trying to escape. Anywhere in the world you run to, it will be right behind your back. After all, you did summon it together.
all right, I'll talk. I'll tell you everything. My brother and I used a wishing incantation. We made a wish. Yes, that's it. The one that's all the rage right now. You just have to recite an incantation at midnight and your wish will be granted. Just like the book described, we drew the magic symbol, stepped inside it barefoot at midnight, said the incantation, and lo and behold, spheres of light appeared all around us. After my brother wished to become a swordmaster, it really worked. Out of nowhere, he suddenly had these amazing sword skills, but his whole personality, because I was worried if that happens, it'd ruin our plans to start a martial arts school, and we'd be back to being poor. I just wanted to keep this under wraps.
So then, why'd you...
Well, 'cause with the way he's acting now, I was worried that rumors might start spreading that he's gotten involved in the occult arts or something, and then no one would want to sign up as hit. So I was thinking that...
Stop deluding yourself. These newfound sword skills are not his. They belong to the spirit that has possessed him.
You're right, you're right. We were wrong to do what we did. We had this coming.
All right, then. Your turn now, my little friend. Toss the salt, and then draw your sword.
What is that?
It's the
See that? That's what you summoned. And look, now that Shingo's no use, it's coming straight for you.
Save me! Save me!
Miko! He fainted!
We do nothing. But you, little one, just a quick fight and this will all be over.
Who's this? Ah, come on.
He's coming! Fuse is lit!
One strike will suffice.
Illusion shattered!
Cheap trick.
Barbados,
End you.
guide us. Go and splat! Shine down!
I'm ready.
Torn to oblivion!
Cut down.
That was great! Excellent! Woo! What a rush! I haven't felt this great in a long, long time.
He disappeared! But he... Well, Paimon sure is confused. Do you...
We can talk about it later. They're about to wake up.
What am I doing here? Yohei? Yohei, is that you?
Shingo, are you alright?
Yohei, I had the weirdest dream. I dreamed that I wasn't a useless loser with a sword anymore. I even beat one of Domon. I thought we could finally open a dojo of our own now. But then I realized I couldn't control my own body. And there was this voice in my ear talking to me constantly. I was terrified and I wanted to take control of my body back, but I couldn't. And the voice kept talking about manliness.
Shingo, we shouldn't have made that wish. We summoned a spirit and it possessed you.
Yes, and had we not come to your rescue, your life would have been over before too much longer. Then the spirit would have haunted your brother until he died of fatigue too.
Thank you, Lady Guji, and
All right, take him to get some rest. He will experience a At this point, I would normally lecture you on the dire consequences of you.
Yes, we understand now.
Thank you, Lady Guji. We'll be on our way then.
Miko, would they really have lost? And if so, why the heck were you so reluctant to help out?
They would have been fine. I had to scare them a little, though. Otherwise, I hardly think these two lazy rascals would have learned their lesson.
So, what was it that possessed Shingo?
You saw it all for yourselves. I'm sure you can figure out what kind of spirit had possessed him, can't you?
Paimon's got it.
Correct. Although it possessed Shingo, it didn't have any ill intentions. As a matter of fact, it actually seemed like it was trying to train Shingo to become bolder.
Fair enough. but it seems like it had the opposite effect.
Tossing salt caused it to temporarily leave Shingo's body. Then you exhausted its strength by fighting it, so it disappeared. Even if we'd done nothing at all, Shingo would have eventually become too weak for his body to host the spirit, and it would have left of its own accord. Of course, it would have been more stressful for Shingo and Yohei that way. Still.
Whew. Well, the main thing is that nobody can...
All right, seems like we've wrapped up everything here.
Hold on, Miko. You say everything's wrapped.
Oh, you mean that they got the incantation from that book? Yes.
Actually, that book's the whole reason we came looking for...
Human beings don't have powers like us yokai. It's quite understandable for them to be interested in incantations to summon the supernatural.
That's not the point. The problem is that the incantations in the book are actually capable of summoning spirits and stuff. And loads of people are trying it.
Even then, humans only have so much strength. Even if they do successfully summon a spirit with the incantation, it won't stay with them for very long. I really wouldn't fret about it.
But who wrote this book? And why? Don't we think there might be a bigger safety risk here? What do you think, Traveler? You're right.
Lady Yai!
Kuroda? What?
I'm here to report on Yai Publishing House's sales for the last month. All the numbers are here. Please.
Let me see. What? We're losing market share?
Yes. Overall bestseller, reader's favorite. One book is topping the chart.
Both of you, back here now!
Miko? What is it? You have a really scary look on your face right now.
Things just got serious. A first-hand guide to summoning spirits is an all-round hit, summarily beating the novels of the Yai public. Just what is that supposed to mean? I worked extremely hard to promote our latest featured work, and now a rival book comes out of nowhere and steals our thunder. If I have to come up with a counterplan. Paimon, please. Oh, am I to take it that the safety of the people of Inazuma isn't so important in your eyes after all?
Wait, what just happened?
Nothing's wrong, okay? Come on. We're going to war. I'm going to head back and make some preparations.
All right, Miko, we're here. So what's your plan of action to deal...
Why don't you take... I'll give you a hint. It's to do with the...
Oh, Paimon knows! Combine the reputation of the Yai Publishing House...
Oh, wow. Your first guess and you got it absolutely wrong.
Yeah! Wait! Seriously? That wasn't it?
A first-hand guide to summoning spirits is the hottest light novel. In bending over backwards trying to warn everyone about the dangers, all we would accomplish is to create more curious readers ready to try them out.
Okay, yeah.
Leaving aside the issue of the enormous manpower and resources such an operation would require, going to such lengths over a light novel would be extremely disruptive to the lives of Inazumans.
But that means there's nothing we...
Well, I've read a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. The book contains many ancient kaiden, or tales of the supernatural, and is... I think we're going to have a difficult time trying to rein in its popularity while it's the only work in its... That's right. How do you get rid of the next big thing? You replace it with the... So what we're going to do is create Inazuma, smash our rivals' sales numbers, and win our readers back. That is how Miko wages war. Incidentally, this will also be the best way to combat the influence of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits.
Wait, Miko. So you want us?
Well, I did say this is what we're going to do. I trust that the word teamwork is in your vocabulary. Anyway, I'll be at Uyu Restaurant. Find me there when you're done. I will assemble a team, and we can work while we eat.
Speak to President Sung. I'm just to help.
The Yai publish, the winner gets a huge amount of publicity.
The key to a success when to use good illustrations can make up for bad There's a saying that light novel, the illustrations in a
I've been reading light these days, though. Everyone's the only not only is it a good...
I'll be honest, I read light novels for the cheap thrills. In most traditional stories, by contrast, the protagonist is a...
There's much more to light novels than Paimon realized. Let's go tell our findings to Miko.
New explorers make the same mistakes.
There you are. You've already met Junkichi and Shigeru. Shigeru isn't Satomi is... They will be teaming...
Uh-huh.
Now then, tell me what you... All very true. An original core concept, a fact... More importantly than that, even though it's a work of fiction, we have to deliver a sense...
Paimon followed pretty much all of that, but there's still one question. For example, we know we need an original core concept, but how do we come up with one?
Before you can answer that question, you have to understand your target audience. Take a first-hand guide to summoning spirits, for example. When I read it, all I find is common knowledge to the kitsune. But to the general public, it's bursting with new and interesting ideas. It all comes down to the size of the information gap between author and reader. As a traveler, there...
Oh, right! So, but that would make it a completely different genre.
Not at all. You don't have to worry so much about how to compete with that book. All you have to do is provide some interesting ideas, as long as the core
Alright, let's start with chapter 1 then. What do you think? No, I would have...
Out of a maximum of 10 points, I'd give that a 9. Is there really flying emergency food in other worlds? How does it taste? It's a strong opening. An easy way to grab the reader's attention. Never underestimate the appeal of culinary-oriented subject matter. Food, after all, is a topic that everyone is interested.
Hey!
Good job, little one. You're not only drawing on your own experiences, thoughts from the experts.
Yeah, we think it works. I tend to overcomplicate the core concept if I'm not careful.
That's good. Okay, we're done with Chapter 1. Let's move on to Chapter 2.
Huh?
Readers will devour your content a lot more. Hurry, Chapter 2, let's go. Can't you see that Satum?
What's wrong with you? You don't look so good.
What a pity. I thought your beginner's luck would carry you a little further before it came to this. But alas,
Before it came to what? What's happened?
the bane of our existence, writer's block. It's your arch nemesis for life, appearing without warning and inflicting a pain worse than death upon the writer. When this happens, the best thing you can do is have a bite to eat and take a proper break. Don't worry, this is my treat.
Your treat? Oh, wait a minute. Miko, we'll be getting paid for all the hard work we're doing, right?
Of course, everyone that takes part in the creative process will be paid.
Alright, cool. Then let's press on, shall we? Don't give up now. Ooh! Does this mean your inspirations come back? Let's see now. The protagonist arrives in Liyue and befriends a young man who doesn't have the money to pay for anything. Only later do we find out that this young man is none other than Rex Lapis himself. With the help of the Qixing and the protection of the Adepti, I am free to roam this vast realm. Is this the kind of...
I give it a 9.8. The story is fun and action-packed with no dark undertones. Also, there are a great many legends about Rex Lapis. I'm sure it will spark the people's curiosity. I, for one, think there's a sizable market for this.
Alright, well, let's just hope Jean...
Great. Well, now Satomi can get started on that.
Leave it to me, Lady Yai.
Let's write about Inazuma in the 3rd chapter, shall we? I can help with this one. We can use the Vision Hunt decree or your experience in the Resistance. Any ideas? Clearly very closely based on your own personal experience. That's fine. One thing, though. We'll need to rewrite the part about me giving you the Omamori. Let's change it to... The mysterious Lady Kitsune teaches the protagonist a spell that can make their wishes come true. The protagonist uses this spell to defeat the Raiden Shogun in battle.
Whoa, so we're really going head-to-head with our rival on this one, huh?
I suppose...
Are we done then? Do you really think this will be able to beat a first-hand guide to some...
The content is fine. Now we just need to promote it. I will contact an artist to make some illustrations. I'm positive that she runs a regular Q&A column in That's Life magazine. The people of Inazuma absolutely adore her. You're free to take a break while the creative team is doing their...
Welcome to Uyu Restaurant. Please.
Miss Hina doesn't usually do endorsements. But with Miss Hina getting so popular, but Miss Hina's not interested in any of it. She still prefers to maybe that's why her fans like her so much. I'm getting off May your light novel sell well and set a new record for the Yai Publishing House.
We'll do our best.
Shogun must have her reasons.
Are you sure you'd like to submit this entry? Let me see. The Miraculous Adventures of the Traveler by Thousand Hands.
What a strange pen name. Definitely.
What do you mean, strange? It took a lot of work by a lot of different people to get this thing finished.
We'll get this printed as a matter of priority and conduct trial sales in pilot locations throughout Ina's...
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting a little nervous now. Do you really think this is gonna work?
That's right.
Okay, then I'll sign you up. Please come back and thank you all for your submission. You've all good news, everyone. I just received word that your light novel is flying off the shelves. Multiple sales locations are asking when we'll be printing more copies. Woohoo! This level of success is an amazing accomplishment for a new work. Most new books don't sell 30% of what you've sold. I have free copies for each of you here. Please take them. The payment will fall.
Oh, yeah! The whole reason why we made this light novel.
Oh, don't worry. The change is already underway. Shh. Listen to what the people around us are...
Hey guys, have you heard about this latest Kaidan thing doing the rounds? You just need to recite the incantation from A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits at Midnight, and your wish will come true!
Oh, that? That's a throwback. That's old news, man. No one's talking about that anymore. The Secret Spells of Lady Kitsune is the new hit thing. I've already memorized all the incantations.
The Secret Spells of Lady Kitsune...
You haven't read it yet? I heard that the incantations in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits have weird side effects. This one guy wished they actually had to use one of the secret spells of Lady... That proves that the...
Really? Well, I better go and prepare too.
Well...
Wow. But Paimon doesn't remember that detail.
Of course. Behind every book that...
Oh, yeah. Also...
Exactly. That's what we need to take care... But when we went to ask him about it, he had no recollection whatsoever of having written the book. Yes, this is another case of possession. Only this time, whoever possessed him actively sought him out. After his novel submission failed, he was walking aimlessly in Araumi. In frustration, he shouted out, "Please, someone, anyone, help me write a truly amazing..."
But the spirit that wrote the book has already left him now, right? So, what if...
Simple. And you, my little friend, are the perfect candidate for this role. Oh, what are you talking about? The fun's just about to begin.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever. Archons, please. These are all the snacks I have. Please let me grow up faster. Archons, please. These are all the snacks I have. Please let me grow up faster. All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging. Archons, please. These are all the snacks I have. Please let me grow up faster. The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory. Archons, please. These are all the snacks I have. Please let me grow up faster. Archons, please. These are all the snacks I have. Please let me grow up faster.
Miko, what is this place?
The ideal spot for a little meet and greet with a...
Really? But it feels so...
What are you so afraid of, Anna?
Paimon's heart is pounding. Hey! Ooh. What a weird painting. Miko, do you know what it's supposed to show?
Probably.
It's a good piece of artwork.
Let's go inside and take a look.
Let me try my blade.
Emerge! Right here.
Goldfish of doom!
Fall before me!
To the ferry.
Cut down! Like this.
Wow, this place is huge! Hey, is that a mirror? There's a really weird-looking stool as well. Wonder what it's for.
Ah, I see. Huh. This setup is quite handy. Saves me a lot of work. All right, go and take a look around. There should be a mechanism somewhere that makes the whole room move.
Illusion shattered! Right now. There is no escape!
Taste my blade.
Now you shall perish! Ha! Illusion shattered!
Fire hazard!
Fall before me! Ready!
Go and fly! I swear by my sword! Inazuma shines eternal!
You win this battle.
There is no escape!
Get down to business.
Fuse is lit!
Finally,
Fire hazard!
Illusion shattered! There is no escape!
Fuse is lit! show.
slit!
Let me try.
Torn to oblivion!
Fall before me! Only strength suffice!
Wind, hear me! Come on now. I'm always watching. Right here, right now, right here.
You win this battle.
Whoa. It's that painting we just saw. It's turning this way along with... It's getting eerier and...
Okay. Next, I will show you a secret kitsune spell. This the murky mirror reflects the view of Inazuma in a bygone age. Spirits stirred by the sight of the past will be easily drawn to it. You're up next, little one. Come on, sit yourself down here. Yes. The whole point of a summoning ritual is for a dead person's spirit. You saw what happened to that Oni.
Are we positive that summoning...
Oh, you really care about the little one quite a lot, don't you? I'm a little jealous. I wish my friends were caring like that. Anyway, are you... Sit on the chair, stare at the painting, and relax your body and mind. Try and be natural. There's really no need to be nervous.
It's like she's sitting inside the painting. Huh? Is Paimon seeing things?
Recite the incantation in your heart, little one. Also, you'll need to have some intense thoughts going through your head. A wish, for example. Now, what kind of wish do we think it would take to... Very good. The book is selling exceptionally well, travel...
The painting is moving!
What have we here? Another budding writer? What's come over you all? Why is everyone wishing for help with their writing? Are novels so popular?
We got you! What are you trying to do?
Huh? Oh, I see. No wonder this felt so familiar. I've walked right into your trap, haven't you? Ask me what my game is here? Well, of course. It was to use this incantation as a means for all the souls of the departed yokai to make their glorious return to the world and plunge all of Ina's...
What? Paimon knew it!
Oh, did you now? Then how naive of you to let me possess this I sense... Yes, good. Good! With this power, no one shall be able to stand in my way!
Wake up!
It is futile. You shall never wake her again. This spot!
Hey, come on, Miko! You're laughing?
Oh, Rakusai, you haven't changed a bit. You caught on so quickly.
Well, you made the face enough times that I couldn't exactly miss the hint. This is what you were going for, yes? Never one to stand on the sidelines of a good spectacle, are you? Always got to dive in and fan the flames, huh? You mischievous little... Look what you've done to this little flying one here.
You were having plenty of fun playing the bad guy a moment ago.
Rakusai?
Yes, we do.
Allow me to formally introduce the author of A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, Urakusai. No, wait. To be more accurate...
Memory? But isn't he a spirit?
Ah, spirits, memories. They're just different words to describe the same thing.
Do you remember that recent incident when the Rift Hounds were... You witnessed human memories leaking from the ley lines. In life, typically yokai...
Indeed. It piqued my curiosity.
So that's how...
Oh, little one. Not to toot my own horn here, but when I was alive, I wasn't just another kitsune, no. I was a mighty and powerful Daiyoko. The memories of other yokai can't possess human bodies at will, but with this
She's trying to say that all the commotion this...
Disturbance? I guess you mean that we might leave them with some broken dreams after we leave, hmm? But you know, I actually think that the most admirable thing about human beings is the way that they go... As for those who would rather draw on external... So when you think about it...
All right, then.
What are you...
Not only that...
Of course. You were always the one to... All right, all right.
Urakusai.
Not much. That goes for all of us, actually. We've all got to go back where everyone's quite content in many ways, but they still can't help but ask.
When my bell rings, it means the moonless night is upon us.
Miko, it's been nice catching up, but I'd better conserve my energy if I want to stick it out until then. So...
All right.
One last thing, Miko. I just want to know, have you been well all these...
I've been great, of course, especially these two. And even A is...
Oh, well...
Urakusai, you'd be a great story...
He disappeared. Are you awake? How are you feeling?
Are you all there? Here, like last time, repeat after me. Oh, you beat me to it. So, your first possession, What was it like? Good. Saves me from having to explain everything again. Hearing Rakusai admit defeat has put me in the most wonderful mood. Yes, though they only represent a tiny proportion of the memories in the ley lines, it will still be quite a sight. Since you've come this far...
You cannot be serious, Miko! You guys teamed up...
Aw, come on. I'm really only...
Paimon's paycheck? Well, there's no way out now. We're in too deep.
Well, hello there, my little helpers. So nice of you to...
As if we had a choice. We just want our paychecks. So, Miko, what exactly do we have to do to make this Hyakuyaku happen? Also, to be clear, we actually have no idea what it even means.
It might sound ominous, but to put it simply, the Hyakyako is just a gathering of the yokai. Back in the day at yokai gatherings, once everyone had had plenty to drink, one by one they'd start soaring into the sky with their yokai powers. There were so many of them that their silhouettes would block out the moon. But now, the yokai memories that leak from the ley lines are weak. They are no longer able to fly. So I will be performing a convocation ritual for them, gathering all the wandering memories together in one place. When the time comes, they will gather in the sky above the Grand Narukami Shrine. Once their energy is spent, they will be satisfied. All the preparations for the ritual have actually been made well in advance. Remember the
Oh yeah! Something about reciting the secret spells of Lady Kitsune on a moonless night.
That's the one. Actually, it's not a wish-granting incantation at all. It's a spell to help calm the ley line memories. When that time comes, let's all pitch in and help send them on their way. I will start the ritual preparations shortly, and at that time, I need you to do two things. First, tell the Shrine Maidens to leave the mountain. During the Hyakyako, a whole swarm of yokai memories will be hanging around in the air above the Grand Narukami Shrine. Having the Shrine Maidens leave avoids the bothersome issue of someone potentially getting possessed. After that, I will commence the ritual, and the memories will begin. The memories are normally dispersed and don't pose a threat. But when their energy, they may see this as an opportunity to try and make it up the mountain. I need you to fend them off, so—
All right, got it.
Well, if at that point—
Okay, let's get going.
Descend the mountain? Are those Lady Kuji's orders?
Yep, Miko said the ritual she's gonna perform soon might pose a physical danger.
I see.
We'll be taking care of a couple other things for her. And what—
It seems like Lady Kuji's never allowed anyone else to be in her presence. Thank you for helping.
Don't worry, we're much— Miko's about to start the ritual. Come on, let's go deal with the monsters down the mountain.
Illusion shattered!
These monsters look really riled up. Yep, let's get— All right, here they come!
Shine down! Barbados! Guide us! Now you shall perish! There is no escape! Illusion shattered!
Time for a light show!
Torn to oblivion!
It's my lucky day. How's this?
Shine down!
The fuse is lit! There's so many of them! Come on, you can do it!
Show me what you've got!
Spindle! Wind, hear me! There is no escape!
Here come the fireworks! Time for a light show!
Finally,
Alright, that's the last of the monsters! How far along do you think the ritual is? Let's head back to the Grand Narukami Shrine. Wow, so many! They're everywhere! Huh?
Yes, the memories of the yokai. They haven't been able to relax and soar through the air like this for a long time. Come with me. You all right, little one? You look a little nervous.
It's just, Hyman's never seen anything like this before! Whoa, they've really blocked out the moon!
It does look a little intimidating, doesn't it? But I know them. They may be loud and brash at times, but they are good and brave souls. Even after losing their lives in a brutal war, they have never given in to grief or despair. Alas, their time is short.
Do they really have to go?
It's a feast, and all feasts come to an end. Since you're sorry to see them leave, why don't you do the recital along with me? O Hakushin, cause of this enchantment, in reverence I perform this rite.
In reverence, I perform this rite.
To be a guiding light.
Wow, so beautiful! Look, lights are coming from Inazuma City!
The book says, recite the secret spells of Lady Kitsune tonight, and our wishes will come true.
O Hakushin, cause of this enchantment.
I perform this rite to be a guiding light.
Your unrivaled power will be honored eternally.
Murakusai, you asked if I was doing well. Really, every day is a happy day for me. But watching you all leave now, I can't help but feel a little lonely. Just a little, of course. Just as I thought. The ritual went very smooth. Oh,
But the look on your face...
I'm fine, serious. No.
Miko!
Fine. Well, if you're dead set on doing something...
Sure, no problem. A meal it is!
Okay. Well...